Go ahead now, baby. Yeah. All right.
CEO and try Woot for 30 days, risk-free and zero commitment.
Hi guys, I just arrived at the Hotel Serenity, so I'm here to be a guest speaker, sort of like engagement with a funding. So a lot of you have been wondering, how do I get funding for my startup? So this one is focused on agriculture and climate change. So yeah, that's what I'm here for. Let's see what happens. I don't know if they'll fund me, fingers crossed, but come along.
Where did your journey started? How, first of all, you sound like an American. How do you tell us a little bit about your journey? Were you born in DRC?
Yeah, I'm actually born in DRC, born and raised in Kinshasa. Very proud. I have the Kinshasa energy, but I'm containing myself right now because I'm in front of you guys. But born and raised in Kinshasa, left when I was 8 years old, immigrated to Canada. So my accent is actually Canadian, but I get it Americans dominate the media. And I've lived in Canada my whole life, to be honest. Now I'm in my early 30s. And long story short, how it works is that since the age of like 12 years old, after we immigrated to Canada, I became very bratty. So my mom was like, she needs to be humbled. So she would send me to Congo every summer to spend time with my grandparents to teach me the art of humility. And then from there, I just became obsessed with economic development. I was like, this continent has so much potential. These are my people. And my mission on this earth is just to build things that will serve these people. So it took a different journey. I studied global health. I graduated. And I help my professors.
At the same time, you can choose the packaging.
Yes, please tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, just maybe a short journey, and then I have one or two questions of your story.
Yeah, so let me know if you guys can hear me. So guys, my name is Noemi. I'm the founder of Lubembo Honey, which is American registered, but our parent company is in the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, my native country, where I've been living the last 3 years, but I'm now in Nairobi, so I'm splitting between the two countries. So ultimately, we are a agro-commodity business. Martin Group is the producer in DRC. Lubembo Corp is the international branch, where what we produce in DRC gets exported to the international market by starting with the United States and Canada, and we hope to enter Europe and China very soon. So Martin Group tries to focus on honey production, palm oil, and maize. So that's us, and then we also do some logistics in the DRC as well.
The Netherlands is quite famous for their what is that thing called? Their fries. So coffee Olomide. Coffee Olomide. typing on. Okay, we are about to head out to dinner, taking my friend Olga, who's visiting from Kinshasa, in Kenya. I'm super excited. We're gonna go to one of my favorite restaurants. It's the Ali Cave. If you're ever in Diani, please go. It's the coolest concept I've ever seen in my life. Like underground cave restaurant, super cool. So I'm trying to see if there's a tuk-tuk available, so I don't have to call Uber, because Uber takes a percentage, which I don't mind, but we wanna support fellow Africans. So let's see. Also, one thing I noticed about Kenya that I really don't like, and I think anyone that's new to Kenya will pick up on this. I mean, call it what it is. It's sex tourism. You guys, these perverted old white men from Europe and US, who in the West are these like broke ass, gypsy, low class, they come here and they hook up with these young girls. You guys, like, it was so disturbing. Earlier today, there's this old white man. I kid you not, this man could be like my great grandpa. He has a young girl, I think she's like 11 or 12, on his lap. And then the mom is sitting across the table. I'm like, clearly the mom is selling the daughter. And I think it's, I mean, let's call it what it is. It's poverty. And I feel, and this time you get a lot of hate for this, but the Swahili culture, the Swahili tribe, so Kenya, if you think of Swahili, is a combination of Bantu, I'm Congolese, Bantu tribe, Bandundu, mixed with Arabic. That's Swahili. But what's insane about Swahili, about the Eastern African culture, which is similar to Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, the very laid-back culture, which I admire and I love and I find that very peaceful. But what I find very sad, people I feel, this is just my opinion, don't come after me, people I feel take advantage of that. They kind of exploit that. They kind of see it as like they're very laissez-faire, so they can just come and exploit them. And unfortunately, I think what happens is a lot of them are poor. This is our continent, love it or hate it, but it's just a sad truth and reality. I come from Congo, and I just think they come and they exploit the poverty. And because we all know, we all saw the documentary on YouTube. If you haven't watched it, BBC did a whole documentary on the shooting that happened in Kenya last year during the protest for taxes. It's very clear that the government doesn't protect its people. So these people come, they take advantage, and this girl broke my heart. I spoke to a girl. She said she was sexually assaulted by a white man, and he literally went to the cops and paid off the police, and he got away with it. It's disturbing. So if you ever come to Kenya, don't be shocked when you see our fellow whiteys, aka Muzungus, taking advantage of our fellow African queens. And what's very sad is just like, it's just dirty, it's gross, it's pedophilia. And even when it's not pedophilia, it's like passport bros. Those of us that are from the West, we know who that is. Those broke-ass white guys on Tinder that couldn't get laid, so they come here for cheap. And it's just so sad. And one girl literally was grateful for like equivalent of $10. If you convert that to shillings, I was like, sis, if this was Congo, you would be out here asking these men for a house, because we live on mining money. I love it. I've never been during the day. They have duck. Oh my gosh, my life.
I know, that's what I was
I have a thing for duck. It's weird.
Yeah.
Is it because
I'm gonna do it.
it's like a delicacy that's rare?
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, Noemi in all her sweaty glory, no makeup. I actually look really fresh. I like it actually. My skin got better. My skin is getting better. But anyways, right now, today's an easy day. It's been raining all morning in Diani, but I love it. Sorry for the fan noise, but I love it. I love a good rain day. It's calming, it's relaxing, but it is so hot. What we're gonna do, my friend here is a developer, so he has some real estate he's working on. Your girl cannot invest because this year we're only investing in our business. But it's been a really good day. Like, woke up, my friend Olga and I, we spent the morning watching Diary of a CEO. You guys, there's an episode on there by Mr. I forgot his name, but Sikh guy, Indian Sikh guy, turban, like brilliance. And he reminds me of my Indian Punjabi community that I grew up with in Brampton in Canada. But amazing episode on like being financially smart and full transparency. Although I'm an entrepreneur, I just like, I spent the last 3 days working on my finances. So I took all the statement from my credit card. I took all the statement from my bank card. Here in Kenya, we have M-Pesa. Kinshasa, I was spending like crazy because it's a cash economy. And I can't even trace all the spending that I did in Kinshasa because I was on cash. But it really made me realize like how bad I've become with my finances. And I need to just get my ish together. Especially this year, like our business with the honey, we're not very lucrative yet, which I knew. I knew because I spent 3 years in production in Congo. Just this year we exported, right? So it just opened my eyes a lot. I'm like, damn, I've really become bad with money. And I really need to work on getting better with money. I need to get more fit. I need to eat healthier, what I consume. So step number one I did this morning, I unsubscribed to Netflix, which is really not that hard because they haven't come up with a good show in like 2 years. I noticed on my credit card, I'm paying for so many domains. Your girl is in a domain business. Every time she gets an idea, she buys a domain. I'm unsubscribing to all my domains. The only domain I'm keeping is libembo.co for our honey and our email because that's the most active one. Everything else, I'm going back to traditional gmail.com. I don't care if you don't think it's professional. And so those are the little ones that I'm gonna start doing. And then the hard one I think for me is restaurants and traveling. I love traveling and restaurants, but I'm realizing like right now it's just not smart. It's not smart and it's not setting me up for wealth and prosperity if I can't even control my spending. So I'm a little bummed. And I did my steaming. There's little things, like this is where I really struggle. Like it's called opportunity cost. I love coffee shops and I actually do my best work at coffee shops. Some of my past grants investment that I got was out of a coffee shop because I struggled focusing at home. So I'm like, how do you calculate what's worth spending on, what's not? I get it. I value traveling, but right now it's not the focus. The money should go towards my business. So this is the thing. I can spend on my businesses, I can all these things, but I don't thinking a lot about these things, and but I'm happy. I think it's giving me a bit more sense of clarity and maturity, and gives me more security that later on in life I will be wealthy. In the Lord we manifest.
We're standing here in the entry point. There's the car park, but now we changed this one to. But we figured we make it only 2 instead of 3. Because this one would be really low garden. The pool is a little bit bigger. It's 3 by 11.5 instead of 3 by 9.